Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to my car. You know what that means. Since we gotta start out as a guest, but it looks like he's becoming a regular. But the product today is actually a product that came out last year. But then, last year I bought it, and then due to a combination of forgetfulness, laziness, and associated collegiate undergraduate work, I just didn't do it. But today's good shit is Liberty Brew. What is it? 50 flavors in one, which I think I said this before is like double because Dr. Pepper is what, like 24?
24, 25.
Something like that. But yeah, double, claiming to have double the flavors of Dr. Pepper. Liberty Brew. This stuff comes out around the 4th of July. I realize now it's like mid going into late August. So
19th.
Yeah, but see, it doesn't have the deposits on the bottom, which means it's still pretty fresh, which means it's still good. But yeah, Liberty Brew. So upon an immediate color analysis, it's lighter than Voltage, which it's still, it's blue, so. Yeah, Liberty Brew, Liberty Blue, so, that's, yeah. But, it's got like a blueberry smell. It's got like a fake blueberry smell.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Now, well, it's definitely got a fake blueberry taste, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, Dr. Pepper's got its, like, flavor. So what do you think they created the fake blueberry taste by just combining 50 random things?
Probably. Cause
when I was still working at Taco, when we still had like we had some blue freeze, and I took the blue, for some reason one night I got the idea to take the blue freeze and mix it with the fruit punch Gatorade that we just have on tap, and I got this purple shit that tasted like grape, and it was, that shit, like, that discovery, like, confused and, like, created some hype on mids and night shift. I don't fucking care about day shift. Fuck them. Fuck day shift. If you work night shift, you hate day shift, and vice versa. And everybody just, and there's an unspoken hatred for mid shift, because that's usually where all, like, the fucking miners are. Other retards. But, yeah. Tangent over. But, yeah, so, yeah, they probably combine, like, 50 different, like, weird additives.
That, and probably just, like, fruit flavors.
Yeah, and hold on, let's look at the nutrition. So let's see, we got carbonated water, the high fructose corn syrup. Of course, this is America. We don't have anything else. Citric acid, natural and artificial flavor. So, like, one of each.
See, they had regular grapes, and then they put in the fake grape taste.
Yeah, let's see. We got sodium, benzenate, caffeine, sodium citrate, gum, calcium to protect calcium something. Yeah, to protect flavor. Blue 1, red 40, bottled under the authority of PepsiCo Inc. Ooh.
Holy Jesus.
And 92 milligrams of caffeine per 20 fluid ounces. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough to keep me running for, like, 15 minutes. Without my head imploding. But yeah. Yeah, it's got that. Yeah, it's got that. It's like a fake blueberry flavor from the fruit snacks.
Yeah, I was expecting something more.
Yeah, kind of. 50 flavors. I expected more of a.
Yeah.
But hey, if it's true that it's 50 flavors, then Dr. Pepper is gonna have to step up and give us, like,
double Dr. Pepper is what
Dr. Pepper. Yeah, they're gonna have to call it, like, Dr. Pepper, like Ultra or something.
Ultra Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Ultra Dr. Pepper, where it has like 77 flavors, or some shit, just to really, or if we're going on the doubling game, it's gonna have to have like 105 flavors to outdo Liberty Brew. Dr. Pepper Ultra, 105 flavors.
What are they gonna do when somebody puts like 200 flavors?
216 flavors in like Pepsi Absolute Max. It's like 216 flavors. Ugh. At that point, you'd stop drinking like Pepsi and Dr. Pepper. Eventually, it would just become like sludge flavor, like flavored sludge, because they're packing so much shit in there.
Probably, and people will still
yeah,
eat it. At that point, it would be eat it.
Well, eventually at that point, yeah, it's like become like pudding. You know, where you gotta you buy a bottle like this, you gotta take one of those things that my mom uses to cut the turkey, like the bzzz, like a mini buzz saw, cut the top off and get a spoon, like.
Oh, I was thinking it's just the flavoring. You just add water to it.
Oh, yeah, like it's dehydrated. That would work too. Yeah.
You pour it in like a pan.
A bowl.
Bowl.
Pour it in a bowl and add a little water and mix
carbonated water. It's like ugh.
Mix it up with a spoon. You know, mix it up with a spoon like you're beating. Mix it up with a fork like you're beating eggs, and then, like a broth.
Yeah. And then your heart stops.
Actually, now that I think about it, I think I had a dream where it was like. No, that was the. I didn't have a dream about it. It was an online post where somebody had made like blue Kool-Aid chicken.
That just doesn't sound right.
Or was it NyQuil chicken? Either way, it was like some gross being used as like a, something to hold breading on the chicken. It was fucking nasty.
I know a guy who once he was working at A&W and he like sprayed down a chicken with bleach.
It's clean, guys. Trust me. No salmonella here.
I don't fully remember the story, but for the sake of amusement, I'm pretty sure he was gonna try and cook it.
Guys, don't worry. I know how to disinfect the chicken so that it doesn't have any salmonella.
Yeah, he got fired, thankfully. Not after that incident.
Oh, okay.
It's because he didn't show up to work.
It's always yeah, it's like it's a really stupid shit thing that somebody did, but they didn't get fired for it. They got fired because they didn't show up to work. He probably stopped showing up to work because he was afraid that he was gonna get fired for the bleach chicken.
No, because he did that, and then he was like, I think a year later, he finally got fired.
Right. Well,
there was that time I told a woman at work to not be my fucking problem, and I wouldn't hate her. Or there was a time out in the middle of, like right by those self-checks, I like dropped a tote and I was like, you know what, I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm already at the end of my patience. And like, I think a manager was looking right at me and he just went back to what he was doing. It's like, I'm like, what the fuck, are you not going to fire me for that? It's like, nah.
Yeah, I gotta...
Yeah. Like, alright.
But yeah, so, Liberty Brew. I think... unlike Voodoo, which I did change my mind on, because I remember saying in the video, like, I could probably stand to, like, rotate Voodoo in, and then I changed my mind when I was walking it was, like, a week after we had done the video, when we had done the recording, I was, like, walking, and I had a can, because I was like, I gotta drink this, might as well, and then that's when I was like, maybe not, but with Liberty Brew, it's a different story. Liberty Brew, I could actually stand to rotate it into, just rotate it into, like, well, considering there isn't exactly a lot of, diverse shit being bottled right now, at least in terms of Mountain Dew. If I had my rotation, I could cycle this in and it'd be fine. I'd be fine with that. I'd be fine to have this on a regular rotation, which means it's better than a 5, definitely.
Yeah.
But, I mean... kind of the fake like blueberry fruit snack, and it's honestly I'm thinking 6, like,
yeah,
because it's,
if offered I would drink it.
It's like if they're like, if you go somewhere, you go to someone's house and they pop their fridge and they're like, you want something to drink? I got Mountain Dew. It's like, yeah, sure. And they toss me a bottle of this. I'm not gonna like, throw it back at him or be like, what the fuck is this? I'll be like,
thanks.
Yeah, thank. And there won't be anything for me. So I'm thinking 6, because it's not sensational.
No.
I mean, You know, it's the, you know, I mean, hey, they brought, this is like the second year they brought it back, so this might be, and they did, because they didn't bring back Dew SA, I don't think.
I've never had Dew SA.
It's, what is it? It's Code Red, Whiteout, and Voltage. But they really, really cut down the voltage because of how it overwhelms. Well, I would say, it's like, I can mix it up. It's like, no, I can't, because bottling,
They might have 2 liters.
They do not have 2 liters of Whiteout.
Wow.
Which, I mean, yeah. But, I mean, we'd probably go to fucking BP or some shit.
Yeah.
Actually, I read somewhere that Speedway's got some new shit that I'm gonna have to acquiesce. But, yeah, so Liberty Brew, Mortendor, fucking 50 flavor, limited edition, 50 flavors in one, you know, equals fake blueberry fruit snack, apparently. 6 out of 10. You know, give it a try. It's, you know, I mean, it's not gross.
No.
No, it's, yeah.
Now that I've gotten used to the blueberry, it's about exactly what I expect.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I could, you know, it's a nice, for me at least, it's a nice change from the ever-present 2 liters of regular.
I mean,
I haven't been able, and I haven't been able to get a decent Code Red in forever.
every shit, I subsist on coffee, Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, and regular, so this is fine.
Yeah, and I just subsist on regular and, you know, endless hatred. But, yeah, so, Liberty Brew, pretty alright, 6 out of 10. You know.
Better than the last thing we chronologically reviewed.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, you know, try a bottle. It's, you know, it's at the front of your local Walmart. You know, in those coolers. You know, it's like, what, like $1.50, if that?
Either that or $2. It's not
Yeah,
much.
$1 or $2 to, you know, to spare for, you know, for 20 ounces of a nice, yeah, 20 ounces of a nice relief from regular. It's pretty all right. But yeah, until next time.